Bruh, they didn't drop the swim teaser. Is there a scheduler? Is there a schedule that I missed? What is going on here? Bruh, I can't keep up. I'm running off of 4 hours sleep, and that's being generous, bruh. What is going on here? I legit finished just watching the Return Netflix trailer, which I was like a day late and $1 short to, and now we got the swim teaser dropping out of nowhere. I'm sitting here trying to do work, bruh. I can't even get any work done because BTS is on fire. It's comeback season. And I've never been happier. Well, my wedding day was very special. But anyway, man, chill, relax, relate, release, Nico. All right, fam. Now, let's check out this 17 second swim teaser, bro. Like, why are we clowns like this? Like, what are we? Okay, anyway, let's check out this teaser. Everyone, calm down. Y'all calm down. Chill. Calm down. Relax. Just relax for a second. Let me get this together. Okay? Y'all just a little too much right now. All right. Where's my headphones? I need headphones to hear it. All right. Here we go. All right. Oh my God. What is this going to sound like? What is this going to look like? All I got to do is press play. All you got to do is press play. Let's go. I'm going to hit the like button immediately. Hey, hi labels. It's been a while since I've been on this channel. Very long time. I'm here for BTS. Come on. Ooh, I like that. That's the lady that... Bro, I'm 13 seconds in. I've got nothing. What? I don't even have time to actually react or commentate or nothing. But that's the lady that helped the 7 Korean gentlemen that came to the States. And that's the ship they came on. Okay. One more again. No, you're not doing this to me. I gotta run that back once again. One more time, guys. Okay, we are in a museum and I see the ship, the model of the ship over here as well. Yeah, looking like the whole Mayflower. I like the sound of a little bit of the beat that I'm hearing. I'm a music connoisseur. Beats attract me first. The melodies, it draws me in first, and then the lyrics hit me afterwards. But I'm loving the melodic, the relaxing tone of the beat. It's like, if I can compare it to the ocean, since we're talking about swim here, if I can compare it to the ocean, it would be like just really calm, relaxing waves, like drifting type of waves. That's how this beat is making me feel right now. Swim, baby. We bound to drift now. Now, that beat sounds like it is setting up for a fire drop. Do you hear that? Do you feel that as well? I feel like that beat is about to go hizzard, bruh. Okay, BTS sure does know how to tease, but it ain't over yet, because before this thing dropped, I was in my Patreon chats and I was catching up on everything that everybody has been talking about. And of course, everything is about BTS in these Patreon chats. And I was looking at this thread that BTS Sugar had dropped in there, just going over the connection with the HYYH storyline, the BU storyline, and this upcoming storyline. And it was having me like thoroughly convinced. Now I was picking up like the breadcrumbs of that being a possibility, but this right here, after reading this thread, I'm assured that it is just all connected. It was just blowing my mind when I was reading this thing. So we're going to take the time to read this together right now, because I want you guys to see what I'm talking about if you don't know already, and then also to spark some conversation in the comments about like, what are your theories? I would love to hear them. So it starts right here. What is Arirang and how it was made? A thread. In the 1980s, a small group of 7 Korean students traveled to the United States and studied at Howard University in Washington, D.C. They were among the very first Koreans to study in America. And I learned about that from this article that I read. It was actually written in 2020 and updated in 2025. I read that article, did a review on it, and gave my thoughts on it. I did post a video about that today as well, and I'll leave a link in the description for that if you guys want to check that out as well. The students boarded a Canadian Pacific steamship called the Empress of India. The ship left February 28, 1896 and arrived April 11th, 1896. And this April 11th is very significant. They carried only about 500 yen, which quickly ran out during the trip. This thread doesn't mention the fact that they actually stole that 500 yen because they was gangsters. And you see these historical pictures here, 1896, and that is where the voyage was tracking right there. And then we have this from the animation trailer, which I did not pick this up when I first watched it, but it's Jin, obviously, right here in full-on BU form. And it says here in the caption, it's the 11th of April again. All right. It says when they first arrived, none of them spoke English. They communicated mostly through gestures and pantomime. I'm getting better at reading. Because the American researchers didn't know what Arirang was, they labeled the wax cylinder love song Arirang. It became the earliest known audio recording of Korean music. And then here's the picture, the real life picture of those wax cylinder recording right here, which we saw in the animated trailer. American ethnologist named Alice Cunningham Fletcher, who I believe that is the woman that we just saw in the teaser, invited some of these students to her home. She used an early recording device, wax cylinders, to record them singing Arirang. And this is a clip from the actual animated trailer. Arirang is often called Korea's unofficial national song. It expresses feelings of longing, separation, and resilience that are deeply connected to Korean history. In Korean folk tradition, Arirang often tells a story about lovers being separated, someone leaving their partner, or longing for someone far away. A famous line in many versions means something like, "My love is leaving me." The word Arirang itself doesn't have a clear literal meaning. Many scholars think it's more like a melancholic refrain. That's why the song became symbolic for separation of lovers and people leaving home. Here we go. The April 11th is the most important day in the notes. We have 3 different notes of Jin that day. The note he went alone to the sea, same day he saw Namjoon at the gas station, and the day he remembered the 22nd of May when V jumps. 2 notes from Namjoon, 2 from JK, and 1 note from Yoongi. This is all BU stuff. The ship arrived at April 11th, and April 11th is when the HYYH loop begins. You cannot make this up. There's no such thing as coincidences in the Bangtan universe, everyone. It's the date where Seokjin wake up every time to say BTS. Is this all connected? I say by Joe, it must be. For armies wondering, / if you're new here, April 11 marks the start of the HYYH loop in the BTS universe, the day Seokjin keeps going back to. It's one of the most important dates in HYYH, plus nobody really knows why 411. Also, our Around World Tour live viewing in Goyang is on 411. Bruh, come on. Okay. In the HYYH note of BU, there's this note saying, in the photo, we stood smiling while we posed with the sea as our background. And it's BTS watching themselves travel in the sea as the 7 Korean students back in the days when they first began introducing the Korean song Arirang to the world on April 11th, 1896. In HYYH, Jin is the only one separated while the others are paired. JK and Suga, Tae, RM, Hobie, Jimin. Among the 7 students that arrived at Howard University on April 11, 1986, I think this means 1896, one is unnamed. 411 is also the day Jin time travels in the HYYH universe. What if that unnamed student from the story of Korean students in Howard University is Jin from the BU? Mind blown yet? Bruh. We are in over our heads with this one, everyone. When I say we are not ready here on this channel, sometimes I'm being extra, but better believe I'm also being oh so real, everyone. We are not ready. But still, prepare yourself. Get your floaties, get your life vest, because you may not survive this swim. This is Nico with What You Gotta Say. It's been a pleasure, everyone. Looking forward to the actual music video release. I imagine that is going to be when the album releases. It's gotta be, right? That's usually what they do, even though I don't see no scheduler or anything like that this time. But that's what I'm thinking. I'm anticipating that music video is dropping the night of the release of the album. So I will see you there. And then hopefully my man Blaze, he plans on joining me as well for the actual album release, and we're going to review the album and just enjoy that full-on experience. We are going to drop that on our Patreon, so if you want to become a Patreon member, go ahead and hit that link in the description. If you're already a Patreon member, look forward to that, everyone, because it's about to go down. Me and him are planning to get together sometime this weekend and go ahead and share that experience with each other and you guys, because we not about to miss this for nothing. You heard me. Let's go. What you got to say? Keep it kosher, babe. Peace. And keep on swimming. You heard me. That was too corny.